How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to CuboldCast and Happy New Year. Today we're going to be discussing our thoughts on the streaming industry and where we think it's going to go in the future. Wow, that was, I don't even know where to start. We've been setting up for like 2 hours.
All because of one cord.
We needed to stretch one cord from the other room, and because it didn't come in, it got lost in the mail. We had to get this little bootleg set up.
Actually, eventually everyone will be able to see the new room that we have to my left, which Rickey's in there. Mm-hmm. And we also have Ben too over here. What's up, Ben?
We're growing.
Ben doesn't have a mic.
Yeah, that's right.
Rickey has a mic though. Is it working?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Okay.
So you're trying to unmute it or solo it in time.
You might just want to leave it unmuted, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't breathe into it as we're.
I just don't want to hear you guys hear me fart.
Oh.
Just go to the back of the room and fart if you have to do that.
So, wait, Rickey, did you watch the ball drop?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I was so tired because it was past my bedtime.
It's such a lame thing.
It is.
Like,
I think we talked about it last year.
Yeah, immediately after we watched the London, it's not a ball drop, but the London New Year's thing, and it's amazing.
They have like drone light shows and stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
They should
incredible.
They should destroy something in
Nashville's
America.
wasn't that good.
Destroy
No,
something.
like a ball drop, but instead of the ball just going like slowly down the pole, imagine just dropping this like 10,000 pound like porcelain
Explosive.
ball into like this
into
big,
the crowd.
not into it. What? No.
Oh,
It just
my.
randomly out and just taping it, and that's the ball drop. It's just you see this giant like porcelain ball just
That'd be awesome.
crash.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is that people get so like emotional while they're there, and it's like
You do know that the reason partially because of that is because they're drunk, right?
well, probably. Oh, well, that, and then also the reason why they do the ball drop too is because of ads. Like we were watching it, literally almost nonstop ads. Remember that, Ben? It was insane. Just were they really?
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm surprised that the ball doesn't have banner ads all over it as it drops.
Yeah.
Next year,
Shop Amazon.
VPN, yeah.
next
Yeah,
year.
NordVPN.
Yeah.
Or Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
That would
yes,
definitely
it would
on
be
there.
Raid. That wasn't.
There was that one Jeff Goldblum ad with Raid Shadow Legends at the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Jeff?
Wait, was that
What?
at the theater?
That sounds familiar.
That was the
Jeff
theater.
Goldblum.
Was
He
it the theater? They're in the theaters now.
I think it was at the theater, wasn't it?
Was it Raid?
It was Raid Shadow Legends,
yeah.
and it was Jeff Goldblum. That was
They're everywhere.
Oh my
no,
goodness!
it was Steam Awards. It was Steam Awards that showed off. I was
Do
like,
you,
really?
At the theaters when we went to see Spider-Man. Do you guys remember that the Matt Damon commercial?
It was for crypto.
one?
Yeah. As soon as it came on, I'm like, no. What's weird is that I think some people, quite a few people, were mad about that because he at the beginning he's like, some people fail in their goals or something, and it was like, who was it? It was I don't know. It was
Wasn't it like Christopher Columbus?
no, I don't something like that.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
it was him.
An
but-
old historical figure.
Yeah, that didn't find new land or something. Like, it's just so stupid. And then he's like,
Yeah.
and some people succeed, like, because you use crypto.com.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, are you serious?
What's that?
It's a stupid. What are you doing?
Ricky's looking up the
Crypto.com?
commercial.
Ricky's like,
We're gonna be
Rickey, you
trading
know that
crypto?
that's not. I mean, we can't.
Oh,
yeah.
the Matt Damon commercial. Was it Matt Damon or Matt Damon?
Damon.
Okay.
Zam.
Zam.
We gotta get a soundboard and have Zam on there.
Is that even a
Zam.
sound though? It was mostly that one
No,
meme.
it's not. I'm sure there's a sound on there.
I'll have Ben do it.
Pretty sure.
I don't. Well, he's saying someone that failed.
I think it might have been Magellan.
Magellan. I don't know.
Magellan?
Some explorer.
I don't know.
Something
Oh,
like
I got
that.
this for Christmas. For those
Oh,
of you
yeah.
that see the video portion. It's a cup. It's a mug that also brews. So, like, it comes with a little brewer. Brewery. And I put my coffee grains in there, and I can either pour hot water, and it'll brew immediately. Or what I do is because I have to, is because I make cold brew with it. So I let the water and the grains sit for like 16 hours. Because
You have to.
yeah.
Because of your surgery?
Yeah. Actually, I can feel the stitches in my mouth now. I got my wisdom. What's going on with your?
That was weird.
I got my wisdom teeth pulled out a couple days ago. And then Chug's gonna get them pulled out
Next month.
next month.
Or
Well,
this
this
month.
month.
Not even pulled out,
This
just
month.
ripped out.
Yeah.
They won't
Yeah.
even put them on anesthetics. They're just gonna grab pliers and rip
How
them
about
out.
they just take all my teeth
That's
out?
apparently
That's
what they
it.
used to do.
Yeah. That'd be
That's,
horrible.
that's,
Yeah,
that's an
that's-
option, actually.
What? No anesthesia is an option?
Yeah, my mom
That's
said
terrible.
that she did that, or she got that for hers, and she said it didn't hurt that bad. So she was
Why
calling,
would you
she
do
was,
that?
she was calling me a baby for getting anesthesia for mine.
That's so
What?
unnecessary. No, but I'm wondering how you're gonna react because so I picked up Ricky when he got his wisdom teeth pulled out, and he was just out of it. Like you were just like you made me you made me scared because I knew you weren't fully there, and so he would just like I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing. Like I would look at him and he'd be like staring off like somewhere, and it was just so weird. But for me, apparently, because Elena, she picked me up, and when I got home, I grabbed my iPad, and I went in my bed, and apparently I turned on Despicable Me and fell asleep. Which
And she tried to take the iPad from you, and
Yeah, and I was
you
like,
were like,
no.
"Ugh."
so I don't know. Like I don't remember. It's the weirdest experience because I don't remember or recall any of that.
That's so odd.
I know because it's a weird feeling when you don't know that you did something. I guess that's. I mean, I don't drink, but I wonder if that's how like being drunk would be. Like you don't recall much of doing.
Maybe
anything?
like knockout drunk.
Probably yeah. Just a weird
But yeah,
feeling.
I'll be picking Chug up, so that'll be interesting.
If you tape anything, I will.
It's hard to tape stuff though, because I didn't
Yeah.
tape Ricky, and then I took a couple. Yes, but Elena didn't tape me either, because you're so focused on trying to make sure that they don't do anything like crazy.
It'll probably be scary with Chug.
Probably.
Like, I won't know if he's gonna attack me when I turn my back.
It's possible. He's not in control.
Yeah, that's so odd.
Like, you're so weird when you're in control. What's gonna happen when you're not in control?
just gonna start
That's
whipping
why
you.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm gonna say something I'm not supposed to people.
I mean, that's why you got
I-
JH picking you up.
I just
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything that like I don't know. It's weird.
It's so weird that everyone got their wisdom teeth out in like the same period of time.
yeah,
yeah.
within a few months.
I still have to schedule my dentist appointment, but I may need it too. I hope not.
Then I'll
Though.
pick you up and then I'll get the.
I hope not.
I don't know.
I'm still on meds, even now.
Was it 2 nights ago? You made this really random joke about like, Zeb, your game's stupid, and then you started laughing uncontrollably.
I remember that. Like I'm in control of myself, but I'm also still like
Loopy.
loopy-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also extremely like I get really frantic. Like when I get home, I'm like trying to do everything. I get everything set, then I like go to work and I'm like I have like a million tabs open all of a sudden and I'm like it's just weird. Because usually I like really relaxed about it, but now that I'm on like meds, it's like weird. Everything's like whoa. If that's an accurate description.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. We're all a little bit sluggish today anyway, because of New Year's stuff.
That
Yeah.
that and also I'm working for 2 hours trying to figure out one issue is really draining.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even that big of an issue either.
No.
We just had to figure out all the wires all over the place. And,
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get faster at it as we go on.
Yeah, we got the second room, so obviously there's gonna be kinks with everything. So
Yeah.
It's actually running pretty well right now. I mean, we had some issues, but we got to figure it out mostly.
Yeah. Ben, why are you looking at me? You're just staring at me.
You don't
over
have a
there.
mic, so you can be all creepy now.
Me when I first started.
What? When you first started? You make
You
it sound like
still
it's
do that.
so long
You
ago.
still
You're
do that,
like-
Ricky.
It was like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Now you stare at us through the window.
that's
You can only
true.
stare at me because I can actually make eye contact with him.
That's weird.
We have New Year's resolutions on here. Did anyone actually make any?
Oh yeah. No.
I don't usually make that because
I don't either.
it's one of those things that everyone makes then, and they don't keep them throughout the entire year.
Usually, when I think of a New Year's resolution, in my brain, I think of it as like a life resolution rather than a
Yeah.
New Year's.
Yeah.
Because if you have a life resolution, then it just changes how you work in your brain. But if it's a
Yeah.
New Year's resolution, you're like, "But I don't want to do this now." It's just
Yeah.
like there's two different ways to think about it, I guess.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same for me. I haven't made a New Year's resolution in forever because it always felt like a temporary thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of goals this year, but those goals have been set in place even before
the
New
year.
Year's.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to make it a New Year's resolution in order for me to do it.
I am not excited for the New Year's resolutioners at the gym.
Oh,
We have to park across the parking lot of the plaza to actually get a spot. It's really
terrible.
bad. For like the first month, maybe month and a half,
yeah.
it's
Up
just
until February.
packed to the brim. But then after that, it just drops off. Everyone gives up.
There are a few that linger, but the
Yeah.
majority just kind of
But-
fade away.
You imagine how much money the gym makes in that time?
This is
Yeah.
where they thrive.
Yeah.
And then there's also the $60 New Year's startup fee,
Oh yeah.
not counting the month fee you need to pay. So you got to pay like $70 in the first month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That must be their spend month for all the write-offs.
Mhm.
pretty much.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that. But I mean, we have a lot of plans for both the YouTube and the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did we mention that we're doing weekly podcasts now?
yeah,
Mhm.
weekly I think we were thinking about it last time. Well, we kind of decided on it anyway.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna do
weekly
weekly
for
podcasts. So just be aware of that. Every Wednesday we'll
And-
publish a new
well, actually,
podcast.
Probably Saturday.
Every
Wednesday?
Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
publish Saturday?
Well,
Are we publishing a Saturday now?
Oh,
gonna-
I was going to schedule publishing, but we could
we
publish
could
it.
schedule whatever.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna be weekly,
yeah.
Mhm.
and then we hit 10K on the YouTube.
Yeah.
We got a lot of plans for that,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Next is 100K, boys.
And we get our silver play button
yes. I don't know where we put that.
Probably put it behind you.
We could.
up there or in the studio room somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know
Or
if it-
the, what do we call that room? Like this
Control
is the
room?
studio. Yeah, control room.
yeah, that'd
control
be a
room.
control room.
It's like control room / chill room because we have a couch in there,
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
get
so
a coffee
cozy.
maker.
and we're also getting a beanbag chair for the room too.
Oh yeah. So
So-
we're all
Oh yeah, I bought
hipster.
one of those, and then I have to get another one because I bought it and then I returned it because it was a cover.
Oh,
I don't get why they do that. It's
you bought
annoying.
pillows, right? And it only
They're
came with the
cover.
covers. Like,
Oh.
I got the pillow. Well, the picture looked like I don't know. I didn't read it. I guess I just assumed if it was called
It's
pillow,
like,
it's gonna be a pillow.
when you
Yeah.
go on eBay, they're like PS5, and then in parentheses, like at the
Box.
end, box only.
I hate that.
And it's like, really? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
It's so
People fall
stu-
for it too. They're idiots.
And they have a picture of the PS5.
or it's like the 3080s where they have like picture or no RTX 3080 picture, or they send them a picture of the.
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
I saw someone did that on Wish. They were like doing a thing on Wish.com, like a buy.
it's so
Whatever
cringe.
those videos are.
So dumb. We want to do something fun in every podcast. Are we doing the quiz this week?
I think so.
Yeah.
We were gonna do hot sauce this week,
Oof.
but because of Caleb's stitches, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't have it.
Basically, this hot sauce that I got, it. How could we compare it to something like that everybody would eat?
Oh,
What's a jalapeno?
Ghost pepper. Oh yeah,
jalapenos-
jalapeno.
isn't
How
it-
many Scovilles is a jalapeno?
That's like
I'll Google
a couple
this.
thousand, right?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Jalapeno.
Oh, Chug's got his new mic.
Yeah, we finally have the same mic. We have
Yeah.
the Shure SM7B.
Pretty hot.
So the top is about 8,000.
For a jalapeno?
Yeah,
So this hot sauce I got is about 321,000 Scovilles.
that's insane.
Yeah.
What is a ghost pepper?
I know a Carolina Reaper is about 500,000.
500,000?
Yeah.
Wait, the ghost pepper tops out over 1 million Scoville. The Carolina Reaper must be more.
How do they gauge that unit?
I don't know.
Like
I'm not sure.
that's
Like,
so-
isn't it all subjective via taste?
I think so, yeah.
Oh wait, the Reaper has been measured at more than 2 million Scoville units.
Oh,
my
I think the
goodness.
average is about 500,000. Like the really really hot ones could get over that.
Well, it says a very hot habanero might come in at 500,000 Scovilles.
Oh, so a habanero is 500.
You know, I've eaten a habanero straight up, and it was
I have
horrible.
too.
We both did it. It was bad.
That's terrible.
I'll never do it again.
I know that me and Chug a couple years ago we went to
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, and we had the hottest one on the menu, right?
Which is only 350K.
That's still a lot.
It's still a
It
lot.
was terrible.
Only- That's still, yeah.
It is a lot.
So basically, when we have this hot sauce, which I think we're doing it next week, when we do with the wings,
we could either do it next week or the week after.
yeah, when we do it,
We'll have one wing.
yeah,
We're not doing like a
we're
wing
gonna get it from
eating
that
No,
wing
challenge.
yeah.
place that you guys been getting.
It's just wings.
Yeah,
It's
we can
just
get
pretty
we
good.
can literally just get one order of it and like.
I mean, I might order extra just because I might want to eat.
Oh
like,
yeah.
more
Well,
wings
we
without
probably
the
want to
sauce.
eat before then because you're not
Probably.
gonna want to enjoy.
That's true. Yeah.
the
We're definitely
wings.
gonna have milk.
What we should do is we should do it to like, yeah. Well, we should do like how long you can last without it or something.
So I was thinking that.
There's the 5-minute challenge, which I've seen before.
I don't know about that, but like we could try to read something after,
Yeah.
like an excerpt from something.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I mean, that's what we're gonna have is basically the same as what we had at Buffalo Wild Wings,
It's not as hot.
but
It's
it's
about
around,
30K more for
but I-
Buffalo Wild Wings.
yeah. I feel like at that level though,
It's not really
you're-
that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
sense.
awful. We ran out of all the water and ice that we had.
I looked it up the other day. The noodles that we got, the spicy noodles,
Those are so good.
8,000.
Yeah,
Scoville's.
Ricky, you were
hear that,
dying.
Ricky?
8,000 for those packets. Yeah.
Ricky, I don't know if you have work next week, but are you gonna do it with us? If you don't, if you're gonna be here, he's gonna die. I mean, I hate hot food. I cannot do hot stuff.
Yeah. We each took a little dab of this stuff on a toothpick, and it made us cough. Just a little tiny dab.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I wouldn't yet.
It's
My-
like
I
that-
wouldn't, yeah.
It's like that show.
I'm scared.
ones.
It's gonna be bad.
The hot ones.
Which
I like that.
Which I was thinking about. There's the whole set. You can buy the whole set from like the least hottest to the hottest.
Did you got yours from them?
No. I got it
Oh.
from Amazon. But
wow.
they do have Da Bomb in the lineup.
Oh,
But I got the Ground Zero version, which is like the normal one's about 25,000.
Mhm.
This one's 320,000.
oh my goodness.
So it's like
Our anuses are gonna die after.
Yeah. Oh, I am not looking forward to it.
It's like that that spicy chili you had for New Year's a couple
I
years
had
back.
like 5 bowls of this stuff.
I only
'cause
had a
was
bowl
so
of it. And
good.
it was hot.
And no joke, I thought I was dying. Like, I was in the bathroom as soon as I got home. It went through me that fast. Like, my whole insides were burning.
Was it one of those situations where you sprint and then like as soon as you sit down, it's just?
I mean, not like that. It
unleashes?
was just like pure pain in my body.
Ugh.
It was horrible. I hope this isn't like it. Because like
I doubt
death
it. He,
would have been a
he
relief.
probably went all out for that chili.
I don't know. Maybe
Didn't he put ghost peppers in that?
there were,
It was a ghost pepper, yeah.
but then they're diluted in the chili though, so
Yeah.
it wasn't even as hot as a full ghost pepper.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, if we do a wing and then we kind of have like a couple of dabs on it or something.
Now we're covering it.
I'm trying to see.
I don't know.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I mean, we'll do it. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
We usually get boneless wings, so you eat the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Ugh, I don't know.
You don't just bite off a piece of
You
it.
said a dab of it made you cough.
Yeah, but if we're
Yeah.
doing it for
It's
the
gonna be
podcast,
bad.
we want
I mean,
to
I'll do it for the
all out.
podcast.
So
We're also
Ugh.
doing weird candies.
yeah,
We better
I'm-
get some
I'm-
good views
I'm
from
gonna
this.
be
'Cause-
I'm gonna be finding the
Yeah, I
candies,
know.
and you guys are. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna find them.
Like the nastiest candies ever.
nastiest or the
odd,
worst,
like
the
weird
most sour
flavors.
candies.
I don't
or-
want any of those barf jelly beans.
No. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not getting gross candy.
Okay.
I'm getting weird
odd.
candy.
Yeah.
Some of the last ones, hot sauces, are over 1 million Scovilles.
It's crazy. Oh, in that show?
Wait, what did I say? Did I say hot ones? Or did I say
You said
something
last ones.
else? last ones?
The last
I don't know why I said
No,
that.
I was thinking about getting eventually getting the pack of all the hot sauces.
Yeah.
Over 1 million.
Over 2 million?
Can you physically burn your mouth from hot sauce?
I don't think so.
I
Or your
think it
taste
can-
buds? You can.
It
I don't know.
It does. I don't think it can burn you. It does other stuff to you, but I don't think it can burn you.
It's like caustic almost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it might burn your insides though.
Well, I'm thinking of it like as acidic acid type. Like, you know how like super sour can actually like
Well, too
give you
much of it can
blisters?
make you bleed.
Ugh. That's gross.
I don't like that.
Like you've ever seen the the Sour Head challenge
Yeah, and
where they have to eat like a pound of sour heads or something?
that is terrible.
People's mouths are literally bleeding by the end of it because it feels like they're jabbing needles into
Ugh.
their skin.
I don't like
It's
that.
terrible.
It's horrible.
I mean, I would never want to do something like that, but we'll do a lot of fun activities and challenges throughout the
You know,
podcast now.
The guy who developed the Carolina Reaper did it because the ghost pepper wasn't spicy enough to him.
Wow. Developed? Is it?
Yeah, it's actually genetically modified.
Oh, wow.
Like he modified it to be hotter. Cause he'll eat it just like candy. Just take it, pop one in his mouth whenever.
Like those people that can't, or that have a higher threshold for Scoville units or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
All
so
right.
odd.
You can
I'm
also burn off your
missed the
taste
show
buds
notes
to
here.
where it won't actually hurt you.
No. You can't burn off.
Well, not burn them off, but like I thought certain foods they
Alleviate it? Wait, what do you mean?
eliminate certain aspects of your like
Taste buds?
tastes, and it gives you the option to like
Isn't
eat
there
more of it.
yeah.
Kind of like poison. Like if you eat small bits of it every day, you'll get immune to it.
Isn't there some sort of are you talking about that thing where you eat it and then it makes everything taste like that or like taste a certain way?
Similar, yeah.
Because I remember there being a video where someone ate something and it made everything sour or something
That's
weird
weird.
like that. It was like
Yeah.
it changed their taste buds.
But there was also there's something else that if you eat it, it makes everything you taste good to you. Like I
That
don't
would
know.
be kind of cool.
It's
That
weird.
would be-
Like
yeah.
you eat it and then you taste something else and it tastes like something that you like, but it doesn't taste anything like the food
I would do
you're
that with
eating.
like coconut because I don't like coconut.
Oh, I love coconut.
But I would probably like it if I ate it.
So
I
yeah,
had that.
it's really weird. There's a lot of weird things out there.
Yeah.
We can get into the main topic pretty soon.
Yeah, we're yeah, we're getting used to the new format. It's not a new format, but we're trying to be a little more like kind of structured, but not really. Because I like the loose like banter and stuff like that. But I do want to mention this before we get into anything. So Spotify now Spotify and Apple Podcasts allow you to rate a podcast, and this is just added to Spotify. So anyone listening, if you leave us a review on Apple and Spotify, it actually helps us out tremendously. Like it's huge for discovery and it's huge for us. So whether you're watching on YouTube, if you leave a like and a subscribe, or on the podcast, more importantly, like Spotify or Apple, leaving a review will help us out a ton. For sure.
I was looking at the Apple one and I was gonna rate it, but I don't think you can rate it without leaving a review and your
word.
name. So I was like, what am I gonna put my name and say this is the best podcast
It's like, wait,
ever?
this is one of the hosts.
I've seen that before though, like
What
on
the-
other things, like where you know the person who owns it rates it.
It's like
Yeah.
people that like their Instagram posts or they like their
Yeah.
YouTube comment.
Oh yeah,
Like there's only one like, or it's like in Vanguard when you vote.
When you vote for yourself, like right away,
For the
you see the
MVP.
one. It's
Yeah.
like, really, dude?
It's like, yeah, you voted for yourself. But yeah,
so we're talking about streaming platforms, right? And just
Well,
Yeah.
usually, more specifically, like Twitch and YouTube.
yeah.
Because if you think about it, streaming has kind of become this big thing in the last
2 years.
maybe even more. 2017, I remember streaming
Yeah.
being pretty big.
Yeah, I could see that. But it was big because of COVID.
Well,
no, not because of it.
well-
it was big before.
It pushed it to be bigger.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes, but I'm
yeah.
also thinking of like, remember the era where, and this is still around, but remember when we would watch like Smosh and we would watch all that kind of stuff. But that was like our childhood. It was YouTube videos. But then all of a sudden, like 2016, 2017, when PUBG was big and stuff, all of a sudden streaming was huge, and it is huge. But you know what I'm saying? Like that weird shift where videos are still massive, but now there's this new subgenre where there's streaming.
Yeah.
Like, was that a thing
I don't think it's a
before?
subgenre. I think it's like competing with YouTube
with
videos.
YouTube? I mean, yeah, because
Well, not necessarily. A lot of streamers also have their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Where they post highlights and videos and stuff.
yes, but also YouTube is competing with Twitch now because
They're pulling a ton of big streamers over.
yeah. So like I know within like the Warzone space, a lot of huge streamers and Escape from Tarkov, but a lot of big streamers are now coming and streaming on YouTube. That is because YouTube paid them. No one knows the details, but some of the people said I never have to work a day in my life now, and that's why I'm going to YouTube and streaming.
Wow.
So YouTube's pretty serious about it.
I feel like the first 100 big streamers that go over to YouTube are going to get a huge money deal.
Yeah.
After that, once they start actually like getting level headed with streaming with Twitch, maybe even getting higher, they're going to pull a Twitch. And they're going to go lower to try to get people over.
Yeah.
You know, Dr.
so-
Disrespect kind of got screwed over by both platforms, if you think of it like
He
that.
did.
Because Twitch kicked him off, forced him to go to YouTube. Then as soon as he goes there, YouTube starts paying other streamers big money to come to their platform.
That's true. And he didn't get that deal.
Yeah. They could be paying them like $10 million just to move over.
Yeah.
I mean, Spotify paid Joe Rogan, what was it, like $3 million, just to have it on Spotify.
Yeah, the full episodes.
Yeah, a podcast, and that's nowhere near as big as a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually now they've opened that up to where we might be doing this, but Spotify now allows for other people to have their video podcasts on Spotify as well. So even if you aren't if you don't watch us on YouTube, you could still see us and interact that way on Spotify.
Yeah.
But I think the whole Dr. Disrespect thing, when was that? Like 2018? No,
No,
2019.
that
last
was
year?
2 years ago.
2019.
Was it really that long ago?
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow.
Actually,
he came back
3
in-
years ago because 2021, 22 now, whatever.
He came
so
back in
odd.
2020 though, didn't he? He started streaming again because he took a break, like 6 months.
I thought all of that was in 2021.
No,
Could be wrong.
it's not definitely not in 2021
Huh.
because I was watching him in 2020.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But that was that made headlines on news organizations. That was huge.
Yeah.
And I think he had his biggest stream yet. What was that? Like 500,000?
Yeah, when he joined YouTube, his first stream was 500,000. Like
That's
everyone watched
insane.
that.
Yeah.
Everyone was excited for his return.
Doesn't he like steadily get like 25 to 30K now?
Yeah. Sometimes I even see 50. Because I'll throw him on my second monitor when I'm doing work.
That's still a lot of people.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So
He's the only big streamer that I'll watch.
Yeah.
I like smaller streamers that play like smaller games that I like, but as far as the big streamers go, he's the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there's like now there's Tim the Tatman on there, which he's okay. And then there's who else? Dr. Lupo on YouTube. But what's weird is like when I think of streaming on YouTube, those are the only names that I know. There's like these, because YouTube's in this weird place where mostly it's for video discovery and video content, but then they're also trying to do this stream thing too. And you don't really think of YouTube as like a streaming platform.
It's turning into it though.
Yeah. I'm curious on how they're going to execute that.
They do.
And they have a lot of stuff though. I mean, they have like YouTube movies. They have YouTube, like
They have
the
YouTube originals, yeah.
So they're in just every sort of video genre you could think.
Yeah, but if they can pull a lot of the big Twitch streamers over to their side, it might pull a ton of Twitch people to YouTube streaming. And it could give them a new reason to like kind of redo their streaming section on YouTube. Because their streaming section is weird.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is
good.
weird. Well, when you go to YouTube, it's like when you go to Twitch. When you go to Twitch, there's all these different options on screen where you see all these different streamers and stuff. But then when you go to YouTube, you see your recommended videos. You don't. Sometimes I see streams.
If you can click on the streaming button and you
I
can
don't
go
even know what
to
that is.
It's on the side, on the left side. But basically, it doesn't recommend it by game. It recommends it by streamer.
Well, at least for me, on the left side, the channel section, any streamer that's live, it'll automatically show up at the top with a little live icon.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That you're subscribed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I see that all the time.
It's just weird because I don't think it's it's not a streaming platform. I mean, it is, but not really.
I don't
You know
know
what I'm
what
saying?
they're trying to do.
I mean, their quality is better than Twitch.
It is.
What's Twitch? 720?
Well, if you're a partner, you can have 1080p. But
The one big thing that they have over Twitch is that you can actually, while the person is live, rewind their VOD.
you can on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
I said you can on YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can, yeah. But on Twitch, you can't.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
And I think there's clipping on YouTube.
There is now. It's more recent, but yeah, there
But
is.
the other thing is that Twitch has established itself as like a place where one, people go to watch live streams, but two, also people donate. And they have the gifted subs where they have the 3 different tiers. And it's just, I feel like it's more of a, how do you say it?
It's
Like,
better for interaction.
yeah, it's a better interactive experience than YouTube. Because YouTube, you can send stickers and super chats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like their system. It's just not that great.
It's not the same. It doesn't, yeah, it's not like, well, now they have members.
Yeah, which that can be cool. I've never got the whole concept of donating money to streamers who make tons of money already.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
never understood
That's
it.
definitely for a specific type of people.
People will say, "Oh, I want to donate to you." I'm like, "It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to donate to us.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Whenever
not
we
obligated to."
Yeah, whenever we stream, we're just there to hang out.
Pretty much.
Lately, our streams have been slower. I don't know why that is.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wonder
Because
if
of-
that can be because of the bigger streamers being on there.
Yeah, I mean, we don't stream when they stream though.
And we also don't really stream the games that they stream.
Not really, no.
Most big streamers on Twitch are. I mean, we are technically variety, but
We
like
do
a
do
lot of them,
variety.
a lot of them are variety, but most of them are basically like Warzone FPS type competitive players.
You know what I don't like about streaming in general is how there are these trend games that every streamer will hop
Like Among
on.
Us.
Yeah, like Among Us and even Fortnite and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they'll just jump on this one trend and ride it until it dies.
Yeah. That's definitely Among Us.
It was
Yeah.
I don't think
Fortnite
there's
for the
one-
longest time.
Yeah.
Still is happening.
I don't
It's
think.
nowhere near as big.
No, it's not.
What is that, Ben?
So what?
Fortnite's 3%?
That's still a lot.
Wait,
Yeah.
can you put
What's the top, Ben? Can you throw that up? Throw that up on
Is that
the video.
Yeah, just chatting that became huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the past year,
That's
year or
Twitch
two.
tracker, Ben?
It was huge.
Which people must be pretty lonely if they're sitting there watching just chatting all the time.
Yeah, but just
Yeah.
chatting could be anything.
Well, the thing,
Yeah.
like when I watch a live stream, I'm not very active. I'm more of like a ghost watcher, but I'll throw it on because, like, for instance, Stock, because he's really funny and he's entertaining, but I don't like interact. So like with just chatting, don't you have to be really interactive in order to get any enjoyment out of it?
Yeah,
guess.
it depends. Yeah, usually you have to donate for them to actually read it.
So there's this
Depending on how
one
big they
streamer
are.
that I watch. He mostly plays games, but every once in a while he'll do a cooking stream where he'll just like make some food with what he has in his kitchen. And it's kind of fun to watch. But it's not just sitting there chatting with you.
What was that you had on, Ben? What did that say? Huh? Yeah, what was that? What's the biggest? I can't see that pie chart.
It's in games, I think. You need to go to the games section.
Yeah, what is that big
Games.
blue section? Is that just chatting?
All other games combined.
All other games.
You can throw that up on stream, Ben. Just leave it up for a
So
bit.
it seems like, just chatting is the top right now. Is the top for average viewers, making 16.2% of the pie. So just chatting is huge.
It is.
Yeah.
Who is a big just chatter? Oh wait,
No,
there's
no,
that
no.
guy.
Anybody, if you're not playing a game, you throw just chatting on.
Oh,
Usually that's what happens.
but there's that one guy that's really big. What is his name? Aiden Ross or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why people like him.
And then
Who
there's
is
is Ludwig? He's
Ludwig
just chatting.
is huge.
He's just chatting, right? Most of
It
the time.
depends.
Is that
yeah.
the guy that did the stream? Like he never left his room?
Subathon?
Ludwig?
Yeah, Ludwig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he actually
He moved to
mute-
YouTube,
which
which
is
was
Oh.
huge.
You know what he said? So this I saw this on a headline. He said that Twitch doesn't care about him because when he did that subathon or whatever it's called, he made Twitch the most amount of money in that period of time, and they never even said anything to him. They didn't say thank you. They didn't say anything. He made them tons of money, and they didn't do anything for him.
He beat
Yeah.
the record. He beat Ninja's record for the most. What is it? Most subscribes in a month, which was like over 280,000.
Yeah.
Whoa,
You know how much
what?
money that is?
That's
That's
crazy.
a lot. Yeah.
They get like I don't know how much.
I
he
think it's like
got.
$2 per sub.
Well, it depends on the person.
There's tiers.
No, they get a certain amount per sub, not
Yeah.
including any donations.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it called? Sponsorships.
How many
gifts.
gifts did he get? Like sub gifts.
I don't know.
But there's tiers to the gifts, so you can do like tier 1, 2, tier 2, and tier 3.
And they're more expensive.
and they're more
as you go
expensive
up.
gifts.
But if you go baseline, like tier 1, if you got that many, he would be over like 3 million.
That's insane.
Not counting donos, not counting what is it, like the other stuff. And
Yeah.
then Twitch's cut takes out of that. I don't know, it's a lot.
So-
of
That's crazy.
Apparently, the biggest part of the pie is all other games combined, which is 37%. And then it's just chatting. And then Escape from Tarkov
Really?
is the third at 9%.
Huh.
Average viewers.
And then GTA.
I could see GTA.
That's crazy.
I can
They
see-
have a lot of alternate servers, roleplay servers. and
Oh,
Yeah, I
stuff.
see a lot of people
true.
doing that. And then League of Legends, Valorant. Valorant's pretty big. And then Fortnite at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You know, was it Ludwig? Is that how you say his name?
Ludwig, yeah.
Was it him that when he moved to YouTube, his video got banned immediately?
Yeah,
Because
I
he
think
had a trailer
Yeah.
music or something?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only temporary. He's coming back.
Oh.
But YouTube temporarily banned him because he played some.
I didn't know the
DMCA or
reason that
whatever.
he
No,
was
it
banned.
was Baby Shark, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What is up with that?
I don't know.
Are those people that make those videos like
That is
hardcore on
super
strikes?
toxic? Like what in the world?
Because didn't PewDiePie make something on that?
He did.
And
He
then
did
they
the
like,
Cocomelon one, right?
Yeah, it was Coco Melon, but it's basically the same thing.
And then what?
Yeah.
Coco? They got mad.
No. The reason he had to delete the video was because it was from YouTube. It wasn't the actual like Coco Melon people.
Yeah.
It was YouTube, and they made him take it off because it was child endangerment.
What?
Because he was like swearing and screaming at children
Oh.
or something,
Huh.
and they made him take it off.
That's
And
weird.
he had to like apologize and stuff. It was so dumb.
I bet someone from Cocomelon has friends at YouTube.
Probably.
Probably.
I bet
That's
they're
so
like this
dumb.
evil organization.
Yeah,
Secretly.
people say Jeff Bezos is evil, but the real evil people are like the Cocomelon
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blippy.
Do you know?
Blippi's his mastermind.
Remember the PewDiePie versus T Series thing?
Yeah,
T Series is over 200 million now.
yeah, we saw that right before the stream.
It's
crazy.
so dumb.
Huh.
He was never gonna win that.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like one thing that I know that I wanted to like talk about, or at least kind of like see what you guys had in mind, was that what do you think pushed streaming to the point where it is now? How like big it is? Because in my mind, at least for our experience, we got into looking into streams and stuff like that when Doctor was big, which was when PUBG was big.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, because I know Just Chatting is the biggest right now, but I feel like Battle Royales were the big push to bring streaming where it is now. But I don't know. It could be Just Chatting.
Well, so there is that. This is probably a minor thing. Well, not minor. It's probably like one of the reasons. But if you think about like technology as a whole in social media, it's actually made us less social as a society in all societies. So kind of having these streams makes people have that social interaction in a way with online people.
Yeah.
And people have a need for that. It's
Yeah.
just something everyone needs.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So they flock to these streams because it's a community they like.
Yeah. Huh.
That's probably one of the big reasons.
Well, the main reason I like watching streams, I don't like watching streams too often, but when I do, I have to be in the mood for it. But like,
Yeah.
I don't just like throw it onto like a screen or something like you do.
I
Yeah.
would never just sit and watch a stream.
Yeah, that is true.
It's background noise for me.
But like, I don't know, because it's just enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
It
it's
depends on the game.
it's
Like, what is it? Like people were playing Hitman for the longest time, and I liked watching them play Hitman because they were really good at the game, and they would just go through it like nothing, and it was like kind of like mesmerizing to watch because I played Hitman a lot, and so it was like seeing these people who are really good at something and I was trying to like replicate it. It was hard. Like seeing people that are really good at something that you like.
Yeah, skill.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
It
push.
definitely pulls people into it.
That's actually a good point, because that's a huge thing for me when I watch streams. Is like I'll watch like Z-Laner or something. He plays with Doc and he's really good. And that's like one of the ways that I've gotten better when I play Warzone is I watch other people that are better than me. I see what they do, the small decisions that they make, and I try and replicate it. So that's like another huge thing. But you don't get that with Just Chatting type
No,
stuff.
no, not usually.
That plays into like the gaming part of
Unless they're doing variety streams, which they're doing multiple games, so they just have Just Chatting up,
it. Yeah.
which I could see. But
That's like with Shroud. Shroud's big on Twitch, right? He uses Twitch? Am
I think
right on
so.
Yeah, he's still on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's one of the best, FPS players probably ever? Like, competitive?
Yeah, he's really good.
People, I mean, he's like,
Oh, honestly, I think his stream is a bit dry to watch.
that's what I was going to say. Like,
Yeah.
personality-wise, he's not like Doc, where he has all these different transitions and he's got this whole persona that he puts on. But it's like, he's very dry and chill, but people watch him because he's super good. And I'm wondering if that's because people want to, like, subconsciously, they just want to, like, replicate a lot of what he does in terms
That
of, like,
makes
being
sense.
better at a game.
Yeah, I mean, why do people just give money to those people though?
I don't know.
Like they want a shout out.
Recognition,
Probably.
I would assume.
Yeah.
They want their favorite streamer to say their name. or
Like
whatever.
it's like when somebody like we comment something, they're like, "Oh, you actually responded," or like somebody like in chat while you're streaming, you say like, "Oh," and you respond to someone's like question. They're like, "Oh, you actually responded to me."
All they have to do
It's
is
just
talk to us.
interaction.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. That's what all people want.
They're just craving that social interaction, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder, because I remember one time I replied, so our YouTube channel, we have 10,000 subs, which is amazing, but in retrospect to YouTube as a whole, it's not very much. And I remember replying to one of the comments that someone put on our video, and then the guy replied back, he's like, "Oh my goodness, he replied." And I'm thinking in my mind, like, well, we only have 10,000 subs, like we're just normal people, but just people like when people respond or whatever.
People have joined our streams before and said, "I like to watch you guys because you actually have conversations and don't just reply to the people who donate."
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think about it, if you watch big streamers,
It's
like
hard.
if you just look
Yeah.
at their chats, it's ridiculously hard because they have like a couple thousand people watching them at least,
Yeah.
and so the chat's just moving like rapids.
I think
It's ridiculous.
I think
Like,
even if we got to that point, I still would want to read chat, like to
Yeah.
a certain extent.
Like maybe there's a plugin or something that just grabs selective ones.
That would be cool, yeah.
Was that?
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. So, okay. So a few years ago, I felt, at least for me, that's when streaming and especially Twitch became really prevalent. Is like when PUBG was kind of getting into popularity. Because I think it was just the battle royale genre itself, because you can play it so many times and there's RNG involved. I think that was just a huge thing for streaming, because streamers don't have to play a single player game, but they can play a game where you just load into matches and it's always different.
well, for us, JJ, you were the first one to see PUBG.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw it, you bought it, and you started playing it, and you told us about it, and we all got it, and that's when we got addicted to
We
it.
did get addicted.
So
Couple hundred hours.
it wasn't because unless you actually saw it from somebody.
No, I
online,
just saw it on the Steam store and it looked fun.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about, because I wasn't sure if you just saw it on Steam or.
I mean,
saw a
I may
person
have looked up
playing it.
gameplay, but I mainly just
Well, you saw
thought
it on
looked
Steam
fun.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if it's more enjoyable for people. I think actually this applies to me, and I think it's true, is that if it's more enjoyable for people to watch things live, like if I were to watch Z-Lane or Dr. Disrespect live, than I were to watch one of his videos, because it's live. I get to see things happening as they're happening in real
Well,
time.
watching his videos, they're pretty fun to watch.
They
That's
are.
true.
Because
His
it's
editors
very
are
good
amazing.
editing.
Yeah.
But like, I could see watching it live gives you that like, oh, I was there moments.
Because of FOMO, fear
Yeah.
of missing out.
Yeah.
Like if you watch a VOD, what in the
What
world
was
was
that?
that?
Thank you, Ricky.
What was that?
Is that the intercom?
I
No,
think
that was-
is he testing a soundboard?
It sounded horrible, whatever it was. It was
Oh,
so
okay.
loud.
Okay, yeah, that was weird.
But yeah, people are afraid of like missing out on the latest stream
Yeah.
and stuff like that. There's something else I was gonna say too. One thing I noticed is that a lot of people who watch streams don't even have things to play consoles or play games on. They don't have consoles or computers or anything.
Or they're only a mobile gamer?
yeah,
Mobile quote unquote gamer. Because
Yeah.
mobile gamers aren't gamers. Anyone who's listening.
I mean, what's the definition of a gamer then?
I don't know. I just don't consider them gamers.
I don't think gamer should be this cool title.
That is
you know?
true.
It's just you play games.
Yeah.
It's just you could play Candy Crush. Sure, you're a gamer.
I guess,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You enjoy games. A gamer doesn't mean someone who plays all day long. That's called a neckbeard.
True. You never heard that before?
No, what was that?
It's a fat neckbeard sitting in the basement
Yeah,
playing
it's
World of
basically a
Warcraft.
Discord moderator.
Yeah. So Nathaniel.
Before it was
Yeah.
before Discord was big. That's what
Neckbeard.
that's
I
what
love
we
that.
call the
I've
them.
never heard of that. That's funny.
But yeah, I've also noticed people who watch streamers who are also kind of more reserved and like are quieter in real life. Don't
Yeah.
really have a big social life, but
I
they
could see
like to
that.
have they like to watch a lot of streams.
Yeah, if they can't connect in a community like around them, then they connect in a community online.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like for instance, I know I'm bringing up Doc.
Whoa. How did that
What was
fall
that?
off?
My headphones just rolled off my head. I know I'm bringing up Doc a lot because I watch Dr. Disrespect's streams, but his Champions Club, that's what he calls like his
I missed the Slick Daddy
membership.
Club.
Yeah.
Slick Daddy Club.
Oh,
That was
that's
the
what it was
original.
called?
Yeah.
You are now a member of the Slick Daddy Club.
Oh, I remember that audio
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But now it's the Champions Club or the Champs. And it's like it's one of those things where I don't pay for his monthly $5 thing, but he has this whole world built around it. Like he has this imaginary arena where there's like a gym and he places himself in that with his graphics and stuff. But I can see someone not being able to connect with people around them being in the Champions Club and feeling a connection there. It's weird. It's like this virtual community building.
Makes sense.
One thing that also brought about like the next level. So the first was Fortnite and like the huge amount of viewership that Fortnite got. But then it was the next round, which is like the dream.
Yeah.
Streamers.
Well, actually, probably PUBG first. Well, PUBG was before.
PUBG
PUBG.
wasn't as big as Fortnite, but it was.
It was huge.
It
It
was
was like these
huge.
progressive steps. So it was
in terms
PUBG,
of streaming.
It was PUBG.
It was
and then-
H1Z1,
H1Z1 was
Yeah.
huge.
PUBG,
Forgot about that.
and then Fortnite.
And Fortnite was massive with Ninja and all that.
Yeah. But then Dream and like his whole crew. I
SM,
don't
whatever
know
it's-
anything about those people.
Are they on Twitch or YouTube?
I don't know. Ben,
Are
do you
they-
know? Like I know
Months?
Dream
You
started
watched
with like
them?
these
Oh,
huge
no, Ben.
videos on YouTube.
Yeah. I know their YouTube is huge, but I don't know how their streams go.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people watch them.
I think I stumbled upon one of them, and it was very odd because it was one of the members of their thing, and I was just watching it, and this was like a couple weeks ago, I think, and it was like I'm like, what is happening? Because they're almost like reading from a script. They were like, I don't know, one person was like, yeah, and then what's gonna happen now is this, and they're like, no, and I was like, what is happening? Am I watching like a role play? And they were role playing in Minecraft.
What?
And it's just like this weird experience where I was like, I'm watching a TV show in Minecraft. Like
Not
it
even
wasn't-
a well-written one.
It wasn't like a candid thing where it was like the live stream and anything can happen. It was all like I'm not like obviously I'm not a Minecraft person and I'm not trying to throw shade on people that enjoy that. But for me, it was just like this weird experience where it's like I'm not looking for that when I look for a live stream. That's for a YouTube video.
Now it's kind of odd because I haven't watched any of those, so I don't know how they are.
Yeah.
But you kind of look at how YouTube and like media has been for a while. It started off as like everything super scripted and stuff.
Yeah.
But then people started progressively going towards like the more candid.
Yeah.
They don't like the man behind the camera kind of thing. They
Yeah.
want to see the person, you know?
Yeah.
They just want to see the person and interact with them, have a connection. But then it's going to the scripted stuff again.
Yeah.
Like it's all over the place.
It is weird. It's kind of like with how YouTube videos started. Like a lot of people were trying to be like as professional or as like they're trying to make it like a broadcast type like
Yeah.
thing. But then now people like I see a lot of people that are really casual. Like for instance, like the video essays. I like watching those. A lot of times they'll say words that are not like how do you call it contractions?
Yeah.
Where they'll be like they'll talk very casually and they'll do contractions and the way they speak is almost like as if they're speaking to you. But then, like previously, people were trying to be like as professional as possible and
Like
as like
a
structured.
College level essay and video.
Yeah, it was like PowerPoint type stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I miss the old YouTube videos, like the old Smosh videos.
Yeah,
The all.
I mean, the humor is very juvenile.
it was
I
very.
know,
Yeah.
but it was funny.
like
Oh,
going
no.
back and looking at it, it's so
Yeah.
cringe, but it's funny.
I
Yeah.
hope this beach ball doesn't break my leg.
Some bits like that still hold
That's
up.
funny. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I keep forgetting what we're gonna talk
Candid?
about. Yeah, there's like candidicity. Is that a word? I don't know.
It could be Candace.
Candace. What is Candace, Ben?
I don't know what is.
I don't know.
Dragons.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I was gonna say radio. Like in radio versus podcasts, I feel like our generation doesn't listen to radio anymore.
That's the thing, because I actually did a study for that for school a bit ago. Radio stations are losing millions of dollars each quarter because more people are watching podcasts and things like NPR, I think it's called. That's National Podcast Radio Station or something like that, where now they have podcasts within their radios or whatever. But people enjoy, especially our generation, they enjoy people like this. Like we're just talking.
Mhm.
There's no script. There's no radio guy behind there with a teleprompter or whatever. Like this is just us talking. It's all candid. People enjoy that more nowadays than they do the whole scripted thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my dad's a fan of podcast and radio, and he'll listen to our podcast sometimes, and he suggested like a radio style intro. And I said, well, I don't think people in our generation even like those kind of intros. They just like, they like the well-produced intros, but not like the ones that sound very radio-ish.
Yeah, like, this is the CuboldCast pod. Like, welcome back. I know it sounds weird, but like we're going to work on like a cool little intro, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun and like kind of funny and stuff. We're not going to make it like it's like how movie trailers are. Remember back when movie trailers, they always had an announcer?
The narrator?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that.
This is the new one or whatever. And it had this guy with a deep voice, and now they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. But I feel like that's probably why streaming got so huge, is because everything was just candid.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
And that's why Just Chatting got huge, because Just Chatting is like
It's like
anything you do that's not gaming.
Yeah, it's like podcast, but even more relaxed, where you're
Pretty
just
much.
literally talking to people.
It gave a voice to the average person.
Yeah.
Because I remember I watched a video where people were saying before Just Chatting was a thing, you actually had to put a game in or else you couldn't stream.
Oh, on Twitch?
On Twitch.
Huh.
So they just have a game in randomly.
So they had a random game. They play one game and then they'd like have it still up. But they wouldn't be in the Just Chatting section. They'd be in a random game.
Oh, and they would just talk?
Yeah.
Just because they have a game up?
And so since the Just Chatting section came up, more people have gone to these people's streams because of that.
Yeah.
Because they click the Just Chatting section and they see, oh, this is one of the top 10 Just Chatters right now. So they'll click on it and watch it.
Discovery is so hard on Twitch.
It really
Like,
is.
if you're a new streamer trying to get started, we can't even get started very well on Twitch.
All the big ones go to the top. All the big streamers. Anyone that has the most streamers will go immediately to the top.
Who actually just scrolls to the bottom?
Well,
I don't know.
the thing is, what I see a lot is someone's playing a random game I've never seen before. So I click like a big streamer and they have like 50, 60, let's say like 40, 50, 60K people. And it jumps up to the top. I click on it. There's all these little streamers. It's a game that really nobody knows about, but there's all these little streamers under them with like 10, 15 viewers.
Yeah, that is the strategy.
They're following the big streamers in the games that nobody knows about, and so they'll get some sort of discovery for
Sometimes
them.
I've done that. I've watched a big streamer, and then I'll watch someone with like 10 or something, and I'll stick around for a bit. But it's hard for me to latch. Like, obviously, I'm not one of those people that watches streams all the time. Like I said, I have Doc on my second monitor sometimes just casually, but I don't latch on to communities. Like, someone's got to be really good and like really interesting and relate to me for me to latch onto any kind of community.
Yeah.
Because I'm most likely not going to come back ever. But when you say the big streamers, I had a thought. Like, just think of how many people that is. 60,000 people. Like, that's a lot of people
Have you
watching.
seen how many viewers XQC gets?
Who's that?
You know what XQC is?
He's
trying to
like
think.
the face of Twitch pretty much.
XQC?
Doesn't he have
XQC
gray hair?
cow. Yeah, he has gray hair. He's super tall and skinny. People always make fun of him because he
Kinda
does
looks
like he
Ninja
does
a
like
little bit.
12 to 14 hour streams at a time.
Rickey, can you put XQC on this?
And it's really funny because I've seen these memes where it's like XQC coming out of his room to get a snack, and it's like this zombie
Why, does
that's
he
really skinny and tall, like walking over to a
does he
fridge
stream all the time?
all the time.
That's him?
Yeah,
XQC?
he gets an
Open a
average
picture.
of 80 to 100,000 per stream, and he does
Never seen him.
basically just chatting.
I've never seen him.
Really?
Yeah. He looks like Ninja.
He does.
Yeah, but he speaks really
Is
fast.
he Swedish or something else?
He's French.
French. Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
So-
He's so weird. I don't
just
watch
does
his
just
streams
chatting?
often, but he's weird.
I watched a compilation of him farting, and it was like 30 minutes long.
What?
Because he farts in the mic. Like, he'll stand up on his chair and fart in it.
That is so weird.
No, I didn't watch the entire thing.
Oh,
He
Overwatch?
was. Overwatch is so.
Overwatch is dead.
Overwatch is dead.
Have they
Is
brought
it?
out Overwatch 2?
No, that's supposed to come out next year, but nobody wants it.
What in
Why?
the world?
Nobody wants
Nobody
it.
I'm sure
wants
there's
it. They're
some
like,
people,
dude, just
like-
update Overwatch 1 with Overwatch 2 stuff. It's like the same thing.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Well, Overwatch 1 people might be excited for it. No?
Maybe.
Are they kind of like...
We played it a couple times, but
did.
we never got hooked on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was free, it would have been much bigger, much larger.
Remember that game? What was it called?
The free one?
Well,
Version of
no,
Overwatch?
Oh,
not,
yeah,
not
Paladins?
not Paladins. I'm thinking of the first-person Dirty Bomb.
Oh, yeah, Dirty
Oh.
Bomb.
One of the first games we got when we didn't have money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually fun. It's kind of similar, but it was more of like a Rainbow Six type of Overwatch.
Oh.
You know, like 5 or 6 years ago, when we first got our PCs, we would have been the ones searching for those free games.
We would have been.
Yeah.
The type of videos that we make.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
funny.
we got stuck with like Warframe, Dirty Bomb.
I mean, Warframe isn't bad.
If Destiny 2 was free at that time,
Oh, we would have.
Oh, yeah.
that would have been ridiculous.
Another thing that was kind of interesting, and we might have mentioned this during the podcast. We probably have at some point. But when Twitch was getting massive and huge and becoming a huge player in terms of just the entertainment the entertainment genre, was Mixer,
Yeah.
and that was supposed to be the competitor to Twitch.
Supposed to be.
It killed Ninja's stream.
Well, he got paid to go over there, right?
He got like $30 million.
Oh.
And-
So, yeah, he probably doesn't even want to stream
Yeah,
anymore.
literally, he doesn't need to stream.
But he went from like what 50, 60,000 people watching him to like 10,000,
Not even.
less than.
It was like less than 5 every time I
It
went
was
on there.
ridiculous.
which
Like, I never watched Ninja, but I always would check and see what he was getting, and
Yeah.
it was abysmal.
yeah. And we at that time we had our own Warriors of Beef stream
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that we did. That was before Cubold. And we considered going to Mixer
We tried
just
it.
for a little bit. Did
We streamed
it?
on
You
Mixer.
tried it?
Well, our thought process was it's less competitive than Twitch, and at that time there was a lot of unanswered questions. So we were kind of like, could this beat Twitch in some way?
Well, what we used to do was we used to use Lightstream.
Yeah, live stream.
Mm.
It was called something different, though.
It was always light stream.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Basically, we would call it Prism. We would all 3 or 4
There's
how
a
many
lot of
people?
us.
How many
Yeah.
people
I think it was
to
eventually like 5 or
that
6.
site, and it would split the stream into 4 different streams on one
Up
screen.
to 5, because we
Up
had
to
Ricky
5,
and Nick
yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
And then we would stream it to whatever we were streaming to. So you'd see 4 different views within one screen, which
It was
I
a
would
cool
see
concept.
is kind of confusing at times.
Well, it wasn't really confusing. The problem was with the platform just wasn't great.
Yeah.
It would lag out. There'd be a massive delay.
And I think that's
didn't work well.
I think that's also kind of a hard thing to do now that we look back on it, because I mean, it's like what we were talking about before. People like to connect with a person on the screen. They want
Yeah.
to talk to them. But when there's like 5, it's like it's hard. I feel like you're less likely to say something because you want to communicate with
Yeah.
just one person.
And people kind of already do that now. They'll just join a Discord call and play with them. They just don't have their
Yeah.
face cam.
Yeah.
So they already have multiple people on stream.
yeah,
But I think Mixer now is
Mixer's dead.
well, I think
It's-
Mixer got bought by Facebook, and
It's
they use that
Facebook gaming
technology.
now.
Facebook gaming is actually not that bad. Like
It's
I've never
not.
I wouldn't
Is it even a thing?
It
I didn't
is.
even know it
It
was
is.
around.
Yeah, people get 10, 15, 20,000 viewers on
People
Facebook.
are getting pulled into Facebook. It's getting bigger.
How do you think this whole metaverse thing will affect it, even if at all?
I wonder if you can watch streams in the metaverse.
Yeah, but you can do that.
Probably,
You can do that in a VR anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben got a VR. We call him a VR goblin now because he has the Quest and he goes everywhere with it. He'll go in the living room and play it. He'll play it in his room. He'll lay in bed with it on his face.
I'll come in the room and he'll be like kneeling down on the ground, just like huddled somewhere. I'm like, Ben, you
It's all
VR
dark in the
goblin.
room.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You just see the light from the VR just like shining.
Well, no, you need
dimly.
light for the cameras to work.
Oh,
So
Yeah, he's barely left VR.
it's very cool though.
It is
I like
cool.
it. I like it a
it's,
lot.
it's tempting to get one, but
I mean, eventually we'll probably get one here for here.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of cool.
well, I mean, if we'd got a VR, wouldn't it, like for this like studio, wouldn't you want to go like heavier?
you
with
want to get the
something
Steam
with
one.
with a Valve with the Index or something?
Well, if we got one for the studio, we'd go all out
Yeah,
and have
exactly.
a whole room
Yeah.
that we could stream to.
Yeah.
yeah, because the Oculus Quest is good for like average like play every day type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like the index is like. Have you seen what you could do with that?
No.
It's ridiculous. The hardware in it's crazy.
Hmm.
I don't know. And
1440p.
And you'll become a VR goblin and always be over here.
Maybe.
The resolution on the Quest 2, I think, is actually better than the Valve Index.
Really?
Is it really?
I don't know what I mean, either way, it's getting insane.
Yeah.
It
But
feels
yeah.
so great. Like I remember, I tried this and I was holding. What's weird is that with the Quest controllers, this blew my mind because I tried this. I think it was on Christmas Day when you got it.
Was
but
it the tracking?
the tracking? I had my thumbs on the buttons and it knew that my thumbs were on the buttons.
I think they're
clicking
capacitive
right?
buttons. Like
Huh?
the buttons
I
actually have
didn't click.
sensors in them.
Yeah, they have sensors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's weird because it is a controller, but yet it also feels like it's my hands in VR or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the way they did it is just genius. It's crazy.
That's how the Oculus, Oculus Rift that you had was
What?
similar to.
It was similar.
With the hand tracking
Except that
and
you needed
stuff.
like 3 sensors around the room. And it was really annoying because you'd block the sensor with your arm and it would shut off.
Yeah.
So that's why I hate the sensor one. I would get a Quest if I got a VR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just better.
That would probably be kind of difficult. But what back to the
Yeah,
streaming thing.
metaverse.
Oh yeah, the metaverse. So like, what do you mean? Like how that's gonna affect?
So I don't know. I don't even know what their plans are, honestly. It's one of those vague corporate things.
I feel like they're trying to make, Ready Player One. I feel like that's what they're trying to do.
Probably.
Like a Ready Player One where everybody in the world is in this metaverse. And like every once in a while you go out of it to get food or...
I mean, these people in Africa that barely have water,
Yeah.
still have a VR headset. There's no way that's going to happen.
Oh.
It's so weird.
What's weird is that like I'm not one to really like speculate all that much in terms of like all these like corporate stuff, but it is kind of a sick idea. Like not sick as in cool, but like gross. It's kind of like a sick mindset to think that Facebook is putting all this money to get people to be on their platform even more. You know what I'm saying?
Even after the information debacle.
Oh yeah, but it's just gross because they want you on their platform more and more and more, and now they want you
Yeah.
immersed in their platform, and I can't even imagine what
Well,
they're
they
gonna do
own-
with
they own-
information.
Don't they own
and-
Instagram
Oh,
now
yeah.
too?
They have for a
owned-
long time.
Yeah,
yeah.
they've owned Instagram too. So
They
it's
own
like
Instagram, WhatsApp.
you know how many people are on Instagram and Facebook? Like literally
Yeah.
everybody in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
but it's almost like sickening to think that they want you to be in the metaverse, like even more so. And I can't imagine the information tracking that's going to go on. What tendencies do you have? Even physical tendencies do you have?
I mean, those sensors will probably monitor your eyes and
Yeah.
probably can even monitor vital signs and stuff
Yeah.
through that.
it's just gross.
Well,
Like, I
all we
don't-
know is, for Mark Zuckerberg, Arizona Sunshine got him and his friends
Yeah,
through the pandemic.
that's all we know.
That's all we know.
Yeah, totally.
the most awkward interview thing ever.
I wonder if the VR headset can fit over his lizard head.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Maybe he how's he gonna lick his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be weird.
He has a specialized one that puts water in his eyes as he's playing.
He is not human though.
He's
Nope.
not.
He doesn't
Really
act
is
like a
not.
human.
No, he's just
Really odd.
smoking meats.
Yeah,
Smoking
with the
these
sweet
meats.
baby rays.
Yep.
Anyway, back to streaming.
Uh,
I
yeah,
think
so-
we're coming to the end of this.
yeah, but with Facebook, Facebook streaming, which bot mixer is actually doing pretty well. Like it's obviously not on the level of Twitch, and I don't even think it's on the level of YouTube.
Well, the thing is, so if you look at Twitch and Facebook, their entire reason for them to exist is for streaming.
Facebook?
Facebook gaming.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you look
that's
at
right.
YouTube, you look on YouTube, like you said before, there's YouTube movies, YouTube music, YouTube
Yeah,
blah, blah,
it's
blah, blah,
convoluted.
blah.
Yeah.
There's so much to it that I feel like Facebook and Twitch, even though YouTube might win the Twitch war or the streaming war for a year or two,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the other two are still going to go above them because
Yeah.
YouTube are trying to branch out into too many different things.
Yeah, that's right. Facebook gaming is for streaming.
Yeah.
It's for streaming. It's not for videos too.
They need to rebrand that name though. It's terrible.
Yeah, Facebook gaming.
I mean, it just sounds boomerish.
It does sound boomer.
metagaming.
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 I don't know. They need a cooler name.
They do.
like a non-branded name.
I
Yeah.
think maybe if YouTube made like a separate site for their streaming, maybe like a sub site or something.
Just separated enough in their main interface.
Yeah, you go to YouTube Gaming, you go to youtube.com, you get movies, you get YouTube originals, you get streaming, you get videos.
Or maybe
music.
if you
Yeah.
click on the YouTube link, it brings you to a hub instead of just throws
what
you
we
on
do
YouTube.
with our website. We have like
the
Keybold
three.
Music, Keybold Gaming,
Yeah,
CuboldCast.
it does a hub. So like you could go to YouTube, just all around YouTube with everything.
Yeah.
Or you can go to YouTube streaming,
Yeah.
or you can go to YouTube Music. You
Yeah.
can choose.
You know,
instead of-
users crave simplicity, and YouTube doesn't have that. There's stuff everywhere.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They really need to update their interface majorly.
I think they're maybe too confident because they're YouTube. Like
Yeah.
they are YouTube. It's like a change that they made where they removed the dislike button. So many people talked out against it, but they're YouTube and they can do whatever they want, so they did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like they just don't care. They feel like they're at the top of the food chain when in reality Twitch is already so
they didn't
established.
remove the dislike button. They removed the counter. You
mean,
can
yeah.
still hit dislike, which I'm kind of impartial to that either way. I mean, if people dislike a video, they'll still hit dislike.
Yeah. But it's not the same. You have no motivation to do it
But
unless it shows.
YouTube can't get memed on for making the
Yeah, I know.
the most disliked video
Well,
of all
what
time.
happens though is someone will release a video and it gets like 100,000 dislikes. Then some YouTuber covers it and everyone sees it and goes and dislikes it more just because of the dislike counter.
What is it?
Yeah.
Like one of the first videos Ludwig made when he came back on YouTube. If you go on YouTube and look up Ludwig, you could see he made a video. He's like he talked about this. He was talking about the dislike button. He's like in his title. I don't know how they do this, but like there's a bunch of YouTubers and stuff that do in their title. They have this video has this many views.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Then there's Ludwig. This video has this many dislikes, and it shows the exact amount of dislikes the video has in the title, and it changes.
Mm-hmm.
How do they even do that?
They use some sort of software that grabs the dislike count and then another software that updates the YouTube count dynamically.
Makes sense.
I just think it's like that specifically is just it just breaks up the community because that's a huge way of people expressing their opinion without having to leave a comment. And I've seen people now what they result to is they comment and say use me as a dislike button and people will like that because people like to see the number. And that's another thing is like you click off a video, like if there's a tutorial and there's more dislikes than there are likes, you're not going to watch the video because a tutorial, you know that people openly express that this video is not true. Or
That is
it's
true,
not
yeah.
going to help you.
It's also kind of another way of taking control away from the user.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, phones have been doing this for a long time. First, you can't even open the back and take the battery out. Then they removed the headphone jack, and now Apple removed the SIM card slot.
Really?
What?
Yeah. The new phones are removing the SIM card slot, so you can't even change it.
Wow.
You have to get a new phone.
That is ridiculous.
So they're just slowly taking control away from the users.
At least when you're at it getting a new phone, you can get the Apple wheels.
the what?
Yeah.
The Apple wheels.
Oh, the $800
Yeah.
ones? Yeah, that's good value right there.
So at least you can buy those when you're getting a new phone.
With also like the comments thing where you could turn the comments off.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah, you can turn the comments off your videos.
Yeah.
But like whenever I go and click on a video and I scroll down and see these comments are turned off, I'm like,
Yeah.
they can't take any sort of
Yeah, they can't take criticism.
critics.
Yeah.
I think YouTube did that a lot for like lobbying for like huge corporations that put out these videos, like for instance, maybe like crypto videos or something where they're obviously trying to make a scam or something. And you know, I'm all for crypto, but like some cryptos, obviously there's a lot of scamming in there, but they don't have to worry about the dislike button. They don't have to worry about people openly showing other people that, hey, don't go here. This
Or like
is not
big
a good
names
video.
like Activision with their certain games that they made.
Yeah, it's like the Call of Duty trailer when that first came out, which
Yeah.
I don't think
it was
I don't think they turned the comments off though.
No, I don't think
No.
so. But they had major dislikes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's other ones like Justin Bieber's Baby that was majorly disliked.
Isn't that the most or
One
Wasn't
of
that
them.
more recent? I thought it was
It's
like
not recent.
it was disliked back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
And over time, it's just gained more dislikes.
makes sense.
But there are a lot of videos that have tons, especially Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that YouTube canned it this year.
K-pop.
Did they make one last year?
They did, and it was horrible.
Wasn't it
the worst.
like a list? It was literally
Yeah.
a list of like
It was a top
like,
10.
We did a bad job last year giving you what you want. So this year we will give you what you want. It was a list, and everyone was like, "No, this sucks. Why are you giving us this?"
Yeah,
YouTube is so out of touch with
Yeah,
they
its
really
viewers.
are.
It's so bad.
Because it changes so much, and that they're like the old person community that like finds out about the memes months later.
Yeah.
That's the way YouTube is with their users.
Yeah, it's like something goes to Reddit and then like a year later it goes to Facebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It filters down.
It's the Internet Explorer of videos.
Bernie Sanders.
Oh.
Mittens.
I hated that. That was so annoying.
And I was just like, and I never laughed at it. I was just like,
It's
what?
like, he
what?
has mittens on. He's trying to get warm. What's the
Wait,
problem
wasn't
here?
it like a year after?
No, it was like a day after. It was really fast, but I never
It was
understood
mostly
what
on
was funny
Facebook
about
and
it.
stuff like that.
Like-
I don't know.
He's wearing mittens. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I guess that's how older, well, I don't say older, but yeah, I guess older people feel about our memes where like the capybara meme stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like they probably watch that and they're like, this makes no sense. Like they're trying to connect, but it's funny
It's
to us.
nonsensical.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. It's funny
Yeah.
to us.
But the Bernie Sanders one wasn't nonsensical.
yeah, I mean, he was just,
I'm not a fan of his, but still, it wasn't funny
yeah, I don't get that. I mean, he's just cold outside. Like,
to me. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I didn't get that. I don't know how we got on this, but
Mm-mm.
but
I guess, well, I guess we can get to, because I think we're closing out, but we can get to future predictions maybe, like where
Yeah.
streaming is going to go. Like, I think it's going to be around for forever.
Oh, yeah. I don't think
streaming,
it's going to
yes.
go away.
Yeah.
It
But
just depends
for-
on where it's going to go and who it's going to go to.
Yeah.
I think Twitch and Facebook are gonna take off if YouTube doesn't change anything.
I think it's going to be the same.
I know, but
Forever.
I'm just saying, like, if YouTube stays where they're at with streaming and more people like maybe come over and they pay him like a butt ton of money,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna stay where it is, where Twitch and Facebook are gonna be growing,
Yeah.
and YouTube is just gonna stay at this line.
I think
Yeah.
Twitch's growth is going to slow down because, I mean, it's not a monopoly like Amazon.
No.
It has major competitors with YouTube, and now I don't even know how this Facebook thing is going to do, but if it does well, it's another major competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like one of these massive corporations that has no competition. It's going to slow down and spread out among other platforms.
They're just
Yeah.
gonna keep pulling people to different sides.
I think
Yeah.
it's still going to be
It's going to be huge.
I think it's still going to be the streaming platform because what they have advantage over YouTube and Facebook gaming is that when you think of live streamers, gaming streamers, you automatically, in our minds, we subconsciously think of Twitch because
Mhm.
Twitch was there and Twitch made it big. And I think it's going to take a while for either YouTube, if they want to do that, or Facebook gaming to reroute our brains to think of something else when we think of gaming
Mm.
streaming. But originally, we just automatically think of Twitch because it's always been there.
Yeah, because for now, you don't go to YouTube for streams. You go to YouTube for a streamer.
Yeah.
You don't say like, oh, let me go browse the streaming page on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, you go to Twitch.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to rebrand that.
Yeah. I think the whole hub thing would be a good idea for YouTube.
Yes.
Because it's so convoluted. It's movies, it's YouTube music, it's YouTube videos, it's YouTube streaming. It's like
They got to pick what they want people to go on.
yeah.
They just throw everything at them at once and
Mhm.
hope they choose.
Yeah.
And all the streaming services need to chill out with the copyright stuff. Just a little bit. Like
Isn't Twitch the worst with that, or is that YouTube?
YouTube's the worst with
Yeah,
it.
YouTube's terrible.
It's because you could literally get banned for doing something.
That's stupid.
With Twitch, it cuts the audio out of your VOD.
Huh.
So you can still watch it, you just won't hear anything.
Huh.
At least you can still monetize it after that.
Yeah.
Because I think it only cuts audio out of certain sections too.
Yeah, where you're playing the music. It doesn't like destroy your whole VOD.
Why doesn't YouTube do that? Not give full monetization to one owner.
Well,
I
no,
don't
it
know.
just doesn't it just delete the video?
No,
No.
it gives monetization too.
Oh,
There is this music producer, something it had to do with his name was like Rat or something, Fat Rat or something. He did a lot of Geometry Dash music, but he had all of his videos copyright striked, even though all his music was original. So this one corporation went through and copyright striked all his videos and they got all the revenue for a bit.
What? How do they do that?
This is a little bit ago when it was even more broken. But they basically said, oh, he stole our music. And YouTube, like, without even questioning it, said, oh, here you go. Here's the revenue.
What?
Just gave it to him.
That's crazy.
And he had to appeal all the videos.
Huh.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that sucks.
So that needs to change.
Yeah, especially with live streaming, because anything can happen. They can watch a trailer and there's something in
I
there.
don't know. YouTube is not going to put like they're gonna want to help out the corporations more rather than the actual individual streamers.
Yeah. It's becoming more like that.
Like with the PewDiePie and T-Series thing, and even the PewDiePie and Cocomelon thing. Like nothing happened to the corporations. Everything happened to PewDiePie. Like he got videos taken down. He got money taken away from him. Like so many things happened. He even got banned, I think, for like a couple days at least.
Like even for all the subs he has, he's not actually that rich in comparison to other YouTubers.
Yeah. He doesn't make all that. Well, I mean, he's talked about it, but he makes less.
He has his own companies though, other than YouTube.
Yeah, but in terms of ad revenue, he makes a lot less than someone like even Cinnamon Toast Ken or whatever that guy.
He's not even that popular.
No, he's got like 1.5 mil or something.
Huh.
But I think
Like I can't even imagine how much Dream makes.
Oh my goodness.
What in the world?
I think
Especially with sponsorships.
Yeah. I think just YouTube is less now about the small people like us. Less about the individual and the small groups and more now about we can make more money with the corporations.
Yeah, it's all about money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now corporations have all these big YouTube channels and for their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird.
I mean, that was starting even in the beginning when like Smosh had their channel scammed away from them.
Oh yeah.
Like it's been happening for a long time. But
Yeah.
now YouTube is actually listening to them.
Yeah.
So they need to listen to the common people more.
They should, yeah. I mean, if someone comes up and there's a competitor, I'm sure a lot of people are going to move. I mean, that would be really hard
Oh,
to
yeah.
compete with YouTube. It'd be incredibly hard.
I wonder what their contracts are like 5 years or more.
Oh, for the streamers?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because for that much money, they need to have some serious contracts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many people YouTube is going to pay, but apparently there's some huge payouts going to some big streamers. Yeah. So.
Are we still doing a quiz?
Yeah, we got the quiz. Ben, you can actually throw that up.
Ricky, what do we have for time?
An hour and 17 minutes.
Oh,
That's not bad.
not bad.
Longer. We're getting longer with these.
I know. So this was just the generic quiz that I found. I just
Only a master gamer.
gamer.
Even a Candy Crush gamer.
So this is just generic. This
Oh
is,
wait, what will your future hubby look like? Pick the cutest celebs to
oh,
find
that's-
out.
Ooh, I wish we could do that one.
Real gamers only.
This is so.
Wait,
wait,
what?
what? You actually
No,
picked it?
Ben, why are you clicking on that?
Oh
you
no, that was
weirdo?
Ricky. That was Ricky.
Oh.
We're doing.
Oh,
he
okay.
didn't. He didn't. So we
Alright.
could just do this quiz.
Master
Actually,
gamer.
Ricky, you can read it out because Ben doesn't have a mic.
This is from thequiz.com.
What video
Are
game
you kidding
franchise features this tunic-clad hero?
An
All right.
ultimate
And
gamer
they're
quiz?
showing Link.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty obvious. And you can read the questions too, Ricky.
that's Lunk.
Answers. I mean,
Oh, I gotta go to my notepad.
Who is this spiteful god of war?
this. Oh my goodness.
Zeus, Arius.
Oh, I didn't even realize I had those bottom ones. Do you know that, Ricky? Don't say it out loud, obviously.
No, I have no clue.
Really?
Oh wow.
He's been an Xbox gamer.
Oh,
I mean, we never
true.
played these games, but
Yeah.
I never played
So-
God of
Oh,
War.
next one comes out this month
and you
Nice.
have like the
In-
next 6 games pre-ordered.
in 13 days.
Nice.
What?
What game puts a unique and beautiful twist on the zombie genre?
So we have Joel and Ellie.
This is okay. It's The Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War, The Walking Dead.
Okay, this is
This
kind
is-
of a weak list, but
I thought they said real gamers.
this is our like a low tier activity for this month. We'll have a lot more interesting ones.
Yeah.
coming
yeah.
up.
We wanted to do the hot sauce this
Next week is hot sauce.
week. Are
So.
you kidding me?
Just bear through this.
Can you name this space bounty hunter Nintendo title? Space Invaders, Bayonetta,
So there's Samus on screen.
Metro Prime, and Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously Donkey Kong.
yeah, literally. That's rough. Wow.
I never played that game.
Wait, what? Ricky got it wrong?
Ricky, you're like the worst.
Wait, is he clicking all of
Ricky.
them as we go?
He's just clicking.
I'm
I'm
not
doing
even
it.
paying attention.
Yeah, I'm just.
Can you name this classic Nintendo performer?
Oh my
Platformer.
Platformer.
Oh, no.
You don't know that
I
one?
know that one, but I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh.
The answers are Crash Bandicoot, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Ukulele, and Banjo-Kazooie.
And there's a bear on screen.
Yeah,
I did the wrong one.
pretty obvious, but I
did the wrong one too.
I
You
just
got the
clicked it.
names mixed
Yeah,
up.
I was just like, I just clicked it.
What Mario game revolutionized the Nintendo 64?
Oh my goodness.
Mario
I have a
Galaxy,
picture of it.
Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, or Super Mario Odyssey?
Or Galaxy. You mixed Galaxy. Did you say Galaxy before? No, you missed Galaxy.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that the first.
Oh, you
Mario
did?
You're
Galaxy.
gonna be kidding me. This next one.
What is the next
Scroll
one?
down, Ricky.
Next one is what
Oh
Spartan
my,
hero
okay.
is the mascot for the
Are you
Xbox
kidding me?
platform?
Aloy?
Nathan Drake, Solid Snake, Aloy, or Master Chief?
We have a green armored man on screen.
Yeah, literally.
What is the modern post-apocalyptic machine hunting masterpiece? Sea of Thieves, Horizon Zero Dawn, Near Automata,
Guess, Ricky. Guess.
Code Vein.
Let's see what Ricky gets.
I'm guessing that's Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. It is.
A lot
We
of
don't
this
even
is,
need
a
to
lo-
write our
a
answers
lot
down,
of this is
honestly.
visual.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not even going to write my answers
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
I'll just do it as I go.
Did
but-
What
Rocksteady.
superhero game franchise did Rocksteady bring to the masses?
Why give the answer in the...
Yeah, they literally
Spider-Man,
have the-
Batman, Injustice, Superman?
See, I wouldn't know that if they didn't have Batman on the
Yeah.
picture. I didn't know what Rocksteady
Who is the
was.
walking death machine in BioShock?
Okay, you should know
Big
this,
Daddy,
Ricky.
Crow. I literally was just playing this the other night. Big Daddy.
All right,
Yeah.
good. If you got that wrong.
Who is the 50s inspired post-apocalyptic RPG?
Well, they have
World
a
of
Warcraft.
power armor.
Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, and Fable.
It's definitely Elder Scrolls.
Apocalyptic and is... I
Yeah.
don't even know.
What is the ancient
What is
adventure?
this?
What is this ancient adventure RPG? World of Warcraft, Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, or Fable?
Yeah, if we didn't have the visuals, this would be much
More in
harder.
particular, Skyrim.
Wait, if they didn't even have it, World of Warcraft and Fable,
Yeah,
you wouldn't know what the answer
yeah, true.
was.
They have to rephrase their question.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
very
that's
weird.
terrible.
What triple A title is the
This
number
triple
triple
A.
This one's ridiculous.
Oh, what triple A title is the number 4 highest selling game in history?
So this one would not have been easy, but they have a picture of GTA on the thing.
GTA 5?
Yeah, GTA 4 didn't sell as many.
Mafia 3 and Saints Row, of course it's going to be GTA.
yeah.
I mean, put Minecraft on there and you might confuse people, but
Yeah.
they're really not trying.
What is the history spanning Assassin's Creed? What is his question?
Wait, no, what is the can you read?
What is this history spanning Assassin's series?
History
wonder.
spanning Assassin series.
It's definitely Civilization.
How is Fallout, Civilization, and Grand Theft Auto an Assassin series?
They just
Obviously
are.
Assassin's Creed.
Okay. What is this
feel like
epic
this-
team-based online multiplayer behemoth?
Behemoth?
Grand Theft Auto, World of Warcraft, Brawlout, and Overwatch.
What is-
I feel like
Brawlout.
this article is only here for the sake of it to be here. Like,
Yeah.
This is a very low effort.
This is
article.
like, hey,
is
someone
this?
was like, hey, you got to create a quiz, and they're like, you have 2 days. They're like, okay,
even less. 30 minutes.
you have
they're like,
one
okay.
day. We need a
what
quiz
is
popped
this
out this
Wild
week.
West Redemption
Literally.
Tale.
The due date was yesterday.
It's Oregon Trail.
What is this Wild West Redemption Tale?
Oregon Trail.
I don't know. Maybe
Oregon Trail.
maybe the game that has redemption in it. What James Bond game was a huge hit on the Nintendo
All right, that was
64?
actually more difficult.
Yeah, that one
Casino
is.
Royale, GoldenEye, Die Another
kinda
Day, or
gives it
Diamonds Are
away with-
Forever.
No, it doesn't. It's GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Well, I was
that's
going to
the
say
most-
the Golden Gun.
Yeah, but that's not GoldenEye.
What
Oh, they had
In
the Golden
what
Gun
game-
and GoldenEye.
in what game do you
If people
fight
didn't know
with
that,
a
then-
Renaissance against the Nazis in the President?
Tomb Raider.
All right.
Tomb Raider, Call of Duty, Ingorgeous.
Ingorgeous?
I'm not even gonna say that.
Inglorious. Gorgeous.
Wolfenstein.
Gorgeous.
It's Wolfenstein.
How many questions are on this quiz?
Quite a bit.
Too many.
What is this quiet?
Ready?
What?
Can you say it?
Is this one gonna be hard
Let's
for
see if he
Ricky?
can get it.
Come on, can you read it?
Can Ricky get this one?
I actually don't even know what this is.
You gotta
Oh.
guess.
Just try it. Give it your best shot.
Why?
Oh.
Why does it?
Well, I
why-
knew what that game was because of the picture, but
It honestly looks like The Last of Us 2.
Mm.
With the horse.
I actually want to play Shadow of the Colossus, but
Looks good, yeah.
What is this all-out Nintendo
Oh my gosh.
Brawlout?
Mario Party.
Mario Party, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, or Brawlout? I think it's Brawlout.
Probably, yeah.
What?
Oh,
is-
I was thinking of the wrong thing.
that is not.
No, that's
right
They got it-
at
they got it
all.
wrong.
They got it wrong.
They're
It's
dumb.
It is Super Smash Brothers.
That's
It's
definitely
not
Smash
Mario
Bros.
Party.
Mario Party is the board game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this picture is literally Smash Bros.
Mario Party doesn't have Pikachu in it.
Wow, these people are stupid.
I guess to them it's an ultimate gamer quiz. I guess because they're dumb.
This is like someone who barely plays games, and they've just looked up like the
they
top
just looked
games.
up- What Pokemon title finally allowed you to pick
Oh,
Pikachu
okay.
as a
See, I don't actually know
starter?
that. The first one.
I don't know. Wait, I don't actually don't know this.
Do red.
Pokemon Yellow.
Oh,
I got it right.
Oh, you got
guess. I never knew that.
What
I didn't know that one.
series stars the charming and brave Nathan Drake?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Uncharted, The Last of Us, Tomb Raider.
Caleb, you gotta watch Indiana Jones.
I actually
I know.
don't
Indiana
know.
Jones watch party.
Is
on
it
stream.
Uncharted?
that'd be
fun.
cool.
Yeah, it's Uncharted.
Can you name this sci-fi epic?
Wow, it's Mass Effect. Definitely Mass Effect. There's people
Yeah.
standing there
Yeah.
with spacesuits and guns.
I played like the first one for like 30 minutes. What is this perfect,
Perfect.
Castlevania title?
Perfect.
I
Is
actually
it
don't know that one.
Castlevania?
this
I
one.
feel like it's 2, but
Is it Castlevania
I would-
Symphony of the Night,
Do 3.
Castlevania 2, or Castlevania 3?
Symphony.
oh, it's not.
I actually didn't know that one. Okay.
I never played any Castlevania.
How many
games.
questions are there?
Oh, they're getting harder.
Who is
Oh,
this
never mind.
Sparky Purple
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Dragon?
Never mind.
Ratchet, Sly,
Star Fox.
Star Fox?
The dragon.
He's gonna know.
Why
It's
did you
Spyro.
actually
Star
pick it?
Fox. It's not even a fox.
I don't even know what this
Spyro.
game is. Can you name this
Loudmouth.
loudmouth duo?
Loudmouth.
Donkey and Diddy, Ratchet and Clank, Banjo and Kazooie.
Ukulele.
I played the game. They're not annoying. What's a loudmouth?
I don't know.
I want to say either this one or this one.
It's Ratchet and Clank.
Wow. Ricky.
It was one of the two.
He's an
NFL.
Xbox boy. You gotta remember.
What is this beloved NFL video game series? NFL Street, Madden, the show,
Isn't
or
Madden
FIFA?
football?
Madden's football.
I think it's
FIFA's
Madden.
soccer.
What was it, football? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's
Madden.
Madden. What gaming franchise introduced us to Sam Fisher?
I wouldn't have known that if they didn't put the Splinter
Yeah.
Cell picture up there.
Assassin's Creed, BioShock, Splinter Cell, or Metal Gear Solid?
Splinter Cell.
Yeah, literally.
literally
If they didn't put the picture up and they put Metroid,
Oh yeah.
because the Samus,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like it would have been confusing.
Can you name this
Oh
nearly
my, what?
unbeatable game?
Unbeatable.
Bayonetta, Bloodborne, Vampire.
It's Bloodborne.
No, it's
You,
Dark Souls.
you selected Bloodborne.
You actually believe me?
What game famously introduced Mario? Well, I mean, they have it right here. Donkey Kong. Or it could be Super Mario Brothers or Mario
Do
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Oh.
What series gifted us with
Gifted.
What
Solid
about Liquid Snake? I still can't get over that his brother's name is Liquid Snake.
I can't believe you didn't know that. It was
I haven't played
it's
any
been-
besides
I've never,
5.
I've never played them either, but I knew his name was Liquid
this
Snake.
Metal Gear
It's just
Solid?
ridiculous.
Or is
It's
this-
Metal Gear
what is it?
Solid.
Yeah.
Can you name this classic
many?
fighting game?
This is never ending.
I think we're almost at the end.
It's Street Fighter.
What is this fun Nintendo racing game?
Gran Turismo.
What?
Diddy Dong. They should have like put something to confuse you, like Diddy Dong
I
Racing.
know.
Can you name this hellish game series?
No.
Oh my.
Doom.
If they didn't put the picture, it wouldn't have been a good
Oh,
question.
this
What
is
is
the
this
game Ben
indie
was playing, right?
What is this indie darling?
Indie Darling. Oh, that's
Darling?
What are
Little
the questions?
Nightmares, Shovel Knight, Inside,
It
and
must
Journey.
be Journey. 'cause
It must
I-
be.
Journey.
I don't know that game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that was it. See your results.
There's
Ricky.
not even a result.
See how
Oh wait,
bad-
there is a result.
74%.
That's because of Ricky. Ricky selected the wrong.
We would have gotten like
How
two
well do you
wrong.
remember Ross Geller's girlfriend?
What are you doing a Friends?
No.
It just popped up.
What in the world?
This is cool.
No.
This is cool. No, it's not.
All of them right, yeah.
No, it's cool how
Yeah,
many
you got the
different types of
97.
quiz that they have.
Ben, you got the 97 because the Mario the Super Smash Brothers one. They got that wrong. Yeah.
We're gonna have to start our own quiz site because these people don't know what
Yeah,
they're
they're
doing.
terrible.
Yeah.
We should start making our own quizzes.
Yeah, let's put them on Keyboard Gaming. That'd be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool. Gaming quizzes.
like an actual cool
And
format.
then we'll have
Yeah.
actually no, we wouldn't have a leaderboard because people could just look it up.
True. Well, what do you mean? Look it
Like a
up.
leaderboard, because if it shows like a person's name that you put your name in, and it shows like how many you got right, it'll say like 100%, 100%, 100%.
Oh.
Because people would look up the thing
Oh,
and try to
true,
get
yeah.
a good score. So
But yeah, I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Make sure everyone listening rate us on Spotify and Apple.
Yes, please.
Can help us out a lot.
But yeah, I think that's about it. So we'll see you in the next podcast.